Welcome back to the Zero Check Podcast, episode 86. Do we have an agenda?
Kill the trolls.
Kill the trolls.
Yeah, old business.
It's very old business. It usually takes us about 10 episodes to get through a dungeon. Is that, because I was thinking about Candlemere. Candlemere was like almost all the 50s, the 40s and the 50s was in one form or another Candlemere.
I don't feel like it was as big as this.
Yeah. This dungeon, I think this is the 11th episode now that we're doing in Hargulka's stronghold. But this might be it. Now we are mid combat, and who wants to take us through a recap of how the fight is going so far?
Fireball, go boom.
Fireball. We killed one troll hound.
Yeah, we were invited to an audience by a hobgoblin to speak with Hargulka and maybe have some kind of understanding or negotiation. But things went south pretty quick. The big man kicked his throne in frustration, and I think one of us attacked. Or he rolled initiative, and then I threw a fireball into the room. So
Yep. Yeah, so I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
And Mike was a little frustrated because he had this grand battle set up for us, and then we totally did whatever we wanted.
Come into the room, stand in the middle here with all of us surrounding you and talk to us.
Now look.
How about you go fuck yourself?
Here's the deal. I try to set up roleplay scenarios from time to time. I try.
Yes.
And I think that other people that run games try to do that too. Now, they don't always work out, and that's fine. I didn't anticipate you guys throwing fireballs from the hallway over and over and now over. We are mid-fireball cast right now. In fact, I ran out of energy last episode. You asked me to roll 7 reflex saves. I didn't have the bandwidth to do it. I just couldn't. I said, no. I said, the episode's over. I'm going to worry about this later. But now it's time. So, yeah, we're back into this. We're doing this. It's fireball time. I believe I am to roll a series of reflex saves. Chris, will you remind me where you placed the fireball so that I know which
yeah, I posted it in our player Discord here, and I can place it in such a way that it'll hit troll A, B, C, the hound B, the spellcast lady person, and that's it.
All right. Well, here I go then. Oh my god. Do you guys have the same talent that I have where you can make yourself nervous on cue? Because I can do that. I can just go, I have to roll reflex saves.
Every time I pick up a D20.
Yes. Every time Brad picks up a D20, it happens to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Every time Brad picks up a D20, I calm down a little bit. It calms me. Okay, here we go. Troll A, reflex save. Let's see. His reflex is pretty good. All right, here I go. 26.
Pass.
All right. Troll B, reflex save. 19.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Troll C. 27.
Pass.
All right. Troll Hound B. Troll Hound A, of course, was killed last time. That's a natural one. So say goodbye to Troll Hound B. He's going to go away. And finally, Goraja, the consort / sorceress spellcaster associated with Hargulka, who hit you guys with a pretty gnarly lightning bolt last time. Here she goes. Ooh, she's pretty reflexive. Let's see here. I think she'll pass. Yeah, 24. She'll pass, I believe.
Did you roll C?
Yes, I did. All right, how are we doing on damage?
23 fire damage.
23 fire damage, and that will be 11 on the ones that passed, and it was B that failed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll have B take the extra 3 damage.
Nice.
Well, I'm taking Trollhound B off the board, of course, because he'll take double damage. That obliterates him. It's probably a one-shot. In fact, Ikundeo watches as Trollhound B simply incinerates like Sarah Connor in the flashback in Terminator 2.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she's like hanging on the chain link fence.
She's yelling at her younger self, and you can't hear what she's saying.
Every time we kill one of them, it makes your job a little easier. Just want you to keep that in mind.
Yeah. So Troll A will take half damage. 23 reduces down to 11. Both the 10-point weakness, that's going to be a 21-point hit.
Oh, so good.
Troll B will take the full brunt, and Troll B will die. As a result.
Get out of here.
Opens that field up a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Falls over. To orient our folks at home, we're engaging on and around where the throne in Hargulka's throne room used to be. The guys are up the stairs in the hallway. There's a kind of a back double door. The guys are back in there, except to Ikundeo, who ran forward because I was controlling him and thought that would be a fun thing to do. Hargulka, meanwhile, is positioned further back, having commanded his dudes to spread out, and the other trolls are really lined up right in front of the guys. Troll B, having taken 97 points of damage, cannot withstand another 33 points of damage. 36 or whatever it was. He gone. Troll C, who's looking the best out of the bunch, is still not looking super good. He'll take 21 points of damage, having passed the reflex save. Garaja, having passed the reflex save, will also take 21 points of damage. And that is the end of Sirio's first two actions. Do you have an action to close it out, sir?
Yeah, so I'm going to shuffle down the hallway and stand right behind Mitch. Kind of reposition here.
Okay. Now, one thing that occurred last episode that we may have forgotten about, and what our folks at home may have forgotten about, is that Hargulka did his issue command special ability. So Garaja, Troll A, and Troll C are quickened right now, but can only use the extra action to strike. So I've been struggling a little bit with this, because Hargulka did issue this attack command, but then a third fireball exploded on these guys. So they, I think, are going to adjust their tactics mid-turn. Okay? Because I've got a whole bunch of trolls that are about to go. Troll A is going to go first. He's going to lurch forward, and he's going to move such that he's into melee with Dry, Og, and Ikundeo. I will randomly select my target, which I like to do. And it looks like he's targeting Dry Colmay. He's going to, as his second action, strike at Dry Colmay with a jaw attack. And I might have that with a 32.
Whoa.
What? No.
What kind of
not even
armor do you
close.
think we're wearing, Mike?
It's not even close.
It's not even
Total
close.
miss.
Not even close.
What is your armor class?
23.
Oh,
Nice.
Good as 23.
Oh, I almost got you with the crit, but I did not, and that's okay. All right, so I will go ahead and resolve this. This is a 2d10 plus 5. Not bad, man. I did double 2s on the 2d10, so that's only going to be 9 damage to Dry. Really low shit roll.
Take it.
And then,
It's like a troll lick, not a bite.
as this begins happening, Hargulka bellows, "Run! Run!"
I don't think it's
And-
his turn yet, is it?
Yeah, but he's doing it off. He's doing it as a free action. He's telling his guys, "Girl, get out of there! Get out,
Get to the chopper.
get out! The fireballs!" That's not really a very good Arnold that I did.
It's all right.
I thought that was a good Arnold.
It definitely wasn't Sarah Connor.
These dudes have a speed of 30 feet. And if my math is right, I believe I can get myself with 2 actions back here. So these trolls are going to begin withdrawing back
Pansies.
toward Hargulka. Oh, yeah, from the hallway party. Calling me pansies, sure.
We're
All right.
tactically intelligent, Mike. That's
Well,
what we are.
let's see. What do you think the trolls are trying to do?
Get in the perfect range for me to shoot him with my bow and not take a penalty.
Let's see. It is Archer 1's turn. And Archer 1 is going to take aim. Looking like he's really got the best shot he's got is at Dry, so he's going to do that. I believe as his first action he needs to load. He will do that. As his second action, here comes the crossbow versus Dry Colmay. 31.
Yep.
Just a little d6 plus 4. Nothing you can't handle. 10. 10 damage there to Dry. As he just plings this thing into like your clavicle or something like that. He will move back here toward the back of the banister that he's standing around and will reload as he does that, and that'll end his turn. It's Garage's turn. Now, Garage's positioning is a little weird on this map. She's actually under the alcove, okay? So
she's on the ground?
Yeah, she's down on the ground. She's not really in anyone's view. She still took the fireball hit because the flames could reach her down there. But yeah, she's like down the stairs.
So is that overhang just in the north and the south?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she could.
So
she
it
could
ends.
go.
It ends at the stair kind of line, or does it go all the way under the throne?
If you look at the first floor map, it does go underneath where the throne is.
So it does.
Yeah.
And look at the way they've drawn the shadows here. Yeah. I think maybe I should have hit under there. So Garaja is going to begin withdrawing as well. But what she's going to do is she's going to take a 30-foot move action. She runs back out into the main hall. She can see you guys. You can see her. Her second 2 actions, she will follow Hargulka's command. And she's going to cast a frost-like ray, perhaps a ray of frost, toward Mr. Dry Colmay. Decent rolls going on here tonight.
How big was it?
Is there any armor class penalty you're taking right now on Dry Colmay? I don't think so, because I've just missed you on a crit by 1 again, which is just...
Yeah, Bill, can you help him out at all?
Can you help
Can
me
you
out?
make AC a little
Can you
bit
target
lower?
me 3 times in a row and almost crit me every single time, and then ask me to take a penalty?
Bill, just take a piece of armor off real quick. It's a free action to drop.
It's a free action.
Help him out, all right? Come on.
Oh, man. Ray of Frost, I think it got remastered. It's not. Oh, now it's called Frostbite. Oh my god, yeah, here it is. Frostbite. An orb of biting cold coalesces around your target, freezing its body. The target takes 2d4 cold damage with a basic fortitude save. Oh wait, so it's not an attack roll anymore?
I need to play a caster. You don't have to roll at all.
Yeah, I rolled a fucking attack roll. Doesn't even matter anymore. I guess I'm casting Frostbite. Well, if I was going to do that, I just would have casted fucking Electric Arc. Well, but then I would have had to be closer. Cause
I got a 27 on the reflex save.
But it's not a reflex save. It's a fortitude save.
Oh, well, then that's at 25.
All right. You will take half damage on this. Man, why did the spell get so fucking shit all of a sudden?
No kidding. Did you heighten it?
Well, it's third level. I get an extra d4 for each level. So I guess it's 4d4 damage. What the fuck is this?
That's really good for a cantrip.
Yeah, that is a cantrip.
For 60-foot cantrip, that's really good.
Yeah, it's the same damage on the. It's the same damage on the other one.
Well, I used to get my
pre-remastered.
spellcasting modifier at least added to damage.
Yeah, and cantrips in the remaster don't get spellcasting mods.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Here we go.
Mike
So
once
like
again is
your
deflated by
high,
this fight.
so like your class's main score is only good for DC at this point. It's like, or maybe skills if you're int based.
Mike, you're at about a 5.5 anger right now.
Well, I keep, I want to do it right, but I didn't know. Maybe I should just cast the legacy version of Ray of Frost. No, I'm not going to do that. Here we go. Frostbite. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1 and 2. So 6 damage.
3.
6 damage to try.
So I take 3.
You okay, Dry?
I mean, I've gotten hit 3 times in a row.
Garija, for her 4th action, leaves the fucking room.
She has to
have
use
to
that to strike.
You have to strike.
She did. She struck with the fucking frost thing.
That was her third action.
Yeah, but
for her
there's
fourth
a third
action.
action. Her
She
fourth
just gets an extra action. So she
No,
used it to hurt someone.
You read it again. You said it there. Extra action
You
had to
said
be a
they
strike.
have to use the 4th action to attack.
The extra action. Here
Yeah.
we go. Here we go. Royal command. Hargulka issues an order to his followers. Each ally who hears and understands his command becomes quickened until the end of the ally's next turn, but can use the extra action only to strike. Hargulka can't issue a royal command on his next turn. So she didn't. But see, here's the problem I'm running into is that's why I selected Ray of Frost, because it's a spell strike. It's a strike.
Right.
But now instead I targeted Fortitude save. But I interpreted she used 2 actions to do damage, and then she got her 4th action and left.
Yeah, spells. I mean, casting spells. That's not a strike, because like a hasted spellcaster is almost pointless in Pathfinder.
It's not a strike. Mm-mm. Well, all right. I guess she'll just run out of the fucking room then. Never mind. You can give yourself 6 HP back.
3.
3. Right, 3 HP back.
You're at about like a 6.8 right now. You might want to.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, she'll just leave. She's just gonna leave. She's gonna decline her action.
She quits her job. She just walks out. She says, "Fuck this place. I'm done."
Yeah, she leaves. Yeah, she runs out. Troll C's turn. He's going to strike at Ikundeo, who's down like half HP. So he'll do his bite attack. Jaw attack versus Ikundeo. I'm rolling well. It's a 30.
No.
Is that going to crit Ikun?
No,
his AC is
21.
22. Yeah, he's going to be all right. 2d10 plus 5. Double 9s on that. So that's going to be 23 damage. Ikundeo was down 58. You know what? That puts him 81 down, and his health point max is 78. So actually, Ikun is going to go to dying 1.
Crap.
Oh no!
So he goes to dying 1.
Should we save him? Or let him bleed out.
Oh my god, you guys!
Coup de grace.
We should use medicine on him with a rusty scalpel. See how he likes it.
Somebody's still a little bitter about that.
Troll's got 3 actions left. He's out of here. He can get further than the others. He F's off. He F's off out of here. He's gone. Hargulka's turn. He leaves the room. He leaves.
Fuck yeah, we fucking kicking him out of his own castle.
All right.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
look for loot.
Mitch, you're up.
Oof. I mean, there's no way that I can catch him or anybody. I don't want to let the regeneration keep ticking on these guys. Mitch is also in really shitty shape right now, so sorry.
No. Well, fellas, I mean, what's the plan? Like, what do you want to do? Because yeah, you're right. They've got a troll regeneration. There's one straggler trying to leave the room right now.
Right.
For the listener, Ikundeo's dying 1. Troll A is en route on his way out of the room. Troll C, Garija, and Hargulka have left the room and are out of view right now. Now, you know the way that this dungeon is laid out. They've either made for the front door and are going down or in the process of opening doors and going down the mountain path right now, or they've gone into the hallway toward the no-no room and the guard tower. You're just not sure.
Here's my thought is that let's clean up what we can right now, and that if they do reset and regen, there'll be like 4 or 5 combatants less. So if we can take A out before he gets out of the room and kill these 2 archers.
Oh yeah, definitely try to check out Troll A.
Yeah, Mitch is going to try to chase down Troll A. Gosh, I get to him 2 move actions. Can I see how he looks without spending an action? Like, is he bloodied? Is he?
He looks pretty injured.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, I'll give you. He's between half and 1/4 left of his HP.
Mitch will run out after him. He's just going to yell to Dry, like, take out those archers. I'll see if I can get the troll down. Swing his flaming Groka sword.
Oh no.
The A 22.
You have it.
Boom.
Yeah. 2d8 plus 4 slashing. That's an 8 and a 2, so 10 slashing, and then 1d6 fire, 4 fire.
So 8 slashing. Mm-hmm. 14 fire. Got a dead troll A on your hands.
Sweet. Got him.
With that, yes, having taken 109 damage before your hit, your 20 plus points of damage are more than enough to slay this guy as he's running away, so you give chase after him. It's pretty cool.
Pretty badass.
Pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that the truth? Is that the truth of the matter? It would have been Ikundeo's turn, but he's been moved in the order before Troll C. So that takes us to Archer 2, who drops his fucking crossbow and puts his hands up as Hargulka has left. That is what he does. Drycolme.
Dry's going to double move to right next to Mitch and look out the door and see if he can't see anybody out there. Like, what do I see out there?
Yeah, so you're looking through the foyer right now, and you can see that the double doors leading out onto the terrace are closed. So you think they probably didn't go that way. You think they're snaking back through the dungeon somehow.
But there's nothing in the foyer that he can see.
No, they've all moved through.
Okay.
It's kind of small.
Take a shot. No, I'm just going to stay here. I'm not going to do anything.
All right, you're down in the throne room with Mitchell. That's going to bring us to the top of, I believe this is round 4. Og, Julinus, and Tomton having won initiative all those rounds ago. It is your turn.
And it's done him so well. So he is going to very noisily, because he's wrapped in chains. He's going to move. He's going to move close to. He's going to kind of move up this way, and kind of tell the hobgoblin to move towards him without his bow. He's not going to attack him. It's 2 that threw his hands up, right?
Yeah.
Is surrendering. Yeah, he's going to kind of move over there and tell him to come this way for his third action.
Okay.
Oh, actually, for a third action, is anybody going to attack anyone? Probably not. We're going to have this other guy. We're going to have, he's not saving Ikundeo, but no attack roll. So yeah, he'll just tell the hobgoblin to come over. No aid.
All right. Sirio.
All right, since I can't see anybody, since I'm kind of a little bit down the hallway, I'm going to move with my first action into the throne room. And I see Ikundeo down, so then I will use my remaining 2 actions to cast Stabilize on him.
Okay.
Good call.
Ikun is saved. That brings us to Troll A, who takes actions. Archer 1 goes next, and Archer 1 will throw down his bow. He'll chuck it off the balcony, and it lands near Dry, and it blows apart with the tension, and the springs and stuff. It's
Shoots him in the foot.
Yeah, it shoots Dry in the foot. It almost does. Wouldn't it be fun? It's like the end of Cold Mountain. Do you guys ever read Cold Mountain, that novel about the Civil War?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I saw the movie.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I never saw the movie. I don't know if it ends the same way as the book does, but it's very tragic.
That's the one in Missouri, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think where they. Yeah, I don't know. I loved it. It's a wonderful novel. But enough about Cold Mountain. That's the end of Archer 1's turn. It's Garage's turn. She does some things. It's Troll C's turn. He does some things. It's Hargulka's turn. He does some things. I'm sorry. I gave Troll A turn. Troll A doesn't have a turn. He's dead. Never mind. Okay. Mitchell.
All right, Mitchell's going to take this opportunity to pull out a health potion. He has a healing potion lesser he's going to drink, which is 2d8 plus 5 hit points. 14 health back, and his last action... No, wait, yeah, so he has 1 action left. He's going to rev up his armor.
Oh, okay. We're going to overdrive.
Just normal overdrive.
Okay. Archer 2's turn. At this point, he does as Og instructs, and he'll walk over to Og, with his hands up, and as he's saying, I give up. I give up. This is the one that had the rap battle with you.
No.
Through the door?
Yeah,
Good.
This was your rap battle door friend. Let's give him a name. Let's name him
Blazin' Jake.
Blazin' Jake.
Blazin' Jake. Blazin' Jake, the hobgoblin archer, comes over to you with his hands up, and he says, I give up. I was the one defeated near the stairs on a dare, he says.
Wow.
My son would love this. I've pooped in my underwear, he says. So you guys should not be laughing at that.
I'm just laughing how awkwardly terrible it is. That's all.
Don't give me that glare. Okay, Fine. So that are we done? Are we out of here? Or are you guys giving chase? What are we doing?
Fucking giving chase.
Okay.
It'll be tricky because their speed is 30.
Yeah, and Og is, in a minute, he's going to drop down to just 15 foot speed because his potion's going to wear off.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's encumbered until we rest.
Ikun's on the floor. Well, don't let me tell you. That is the end of it's Dry Colmay's turn. So Dry, what do you do?
Do we want to execute these goblins?
You say
Do we wanna
execute him?
execute these guys? Yeah.
Not really.
No, I
Blaze
want
and
to
Jake.
get information out of them and find out what they're doing here.
We could kill one in front of the other one and make the other one talk.
We could, but we probably shouldn't
None of this is
because it's
going
kind of a shitty thing to do.
execute prisoners. They've given up.
So what?
There's no more alignment.
Yeah.
Mike, I think you need to personify them a little bit more. I think you give us some more, like, what's one's deal? Like, does he have like a couple kids, and does he collect?
Blaze and Jake is not likely to take a wife. He likes to read comic books that he makes for himself. But his friend Ashtray over there.
Ashtray.
Yeah, his friend Ashtray, Archer number 1, he's got a girl back home. And they you're not quite sure what their deal is, but they've both given up.
Honestly, I want to find out. I mean, hobgoblins hanging out with trolls, it seems odd. I mean, maybe that's a common thing, but like, and then there were the other, I can't remember the cat thing creatures. Like, there's more than just trolls here.
Yeah.
Like that's alarming and concerning. So Og would be curious to figure out what's going on. Yeah.
Kobolds.
Let's bind him up for now and tie him to the chair, the throne, so they can't, or a railing or something, somewhere where they can't get out.
Tie me to the chair by the stair, Blaze and Jake says.
Can I just kill him?
No, I'm disallowing it. He's my new guy. He's my new. I'm about to create a hobgoblin Dex fighter to be an NPC for you guys, Blaze and Jake.
I feel like Blaze and Jake has been hanging out on the right hand of Hargulka for a while and has all sorts of information for us.
I think I definitely pick up what Donnie's putting down as far as like these guys, we could get some information out of them. But I'm more concerned about what we're doing like right now. Like, should we go and rest? We got to get Ikundeyu kind of healthy again. Well,
let's bring it back to Bill because it is Dry Colmay's turn.
And Dry's going to dry, so.
I just want to execute one of them. Taking all the fun out of the game. Like, how far? Like, this isn't that far, right?
No,
it's just through this doorway.
No, so you've run into the foyer, into the Barbican. Yeah, the doors to your south that lead to the hallway that leads onto the guard tower and the Nono room. Those doors are open, and seems like those trolls probably just came through here. I'd say you've that is one action you've taken. That's about a 25-foot move. What do you do? Bill's concocting something over there, and I don't like it. He's thinking it through, and Bill has this way about him. He's got a certain quality where he's about to fuck my day up. I can feel it.
What?
In a good way.
I'm gonna go stand out here.
You go as your second action. So I'm going to say your second action is to get up to the doors, okay?
Yep.
Your third action is to open those doors. So you fling the doors open, leading out onto the terrace, and you look out over the forest floor. You're like 60 feet up in the air. Okay? That's what you do.
Yep. Just to remind the listeners and ourselves, we have not cleared that area at all. So this is all... It would have been new. Okay.
There is a recklessness going on right now, but I'm here for it. Okay.
I don't like not finishing fights.
Oh, I know. I know you do not.
Drives me fucking insane.
That's going to bring us back around to Og.
He's going to hold.
Okay.
Defer.
And Serial, having just stabilized Ikundeo, what do you do?
Yeah. So we've got these two hobgoblins here. Probably going to start, asking them questions and stuff.
Okay. So you initiate a conversation with them.
Yeah, I'll go jump in, join as well. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Oh, no. It seems like this is beginning to wind down. Dry, is your intent to just look out on the forest floor?
Yeah, I just want to see if they're running out of the cave.
Okay. Mitch, what do you do?
I'm not going to leave Dry hanging by himself. I'll go out, kind of hang with him.
You're shoulder to shoulder with Dry.
Yep.
Okay.
This is how bad things happen when me and Brad are with each other. In real life, too.
Yeah.
Was that 3 actions to get out there for me, or do I have an extra action?
I used an action to open the door, so you might have another one.
Yeah, you've got another action.
Okay, I can keep doing overdrive to fish for a crit, so I'm going to mess around with my armor a little bit more. Oh, fucking there it is. Natural 18.
No,
Critical overdrive.
So Mitch comes out. Mitch, I've always wondered, the little fiddly knobs for your armor, are those down by your groin? You just fiddling with your...
They're on his nipples.
You fiddling with your... pectoral
Why are you
area?
going to talk about Mitch's junk all the time?
Maybe I'm just fascinated by it. I don't know. Maybe...
No, there's gears like kind of next to his shoulders. He's wearing still wearing a mid-foot cod piece or mid-foot skull.
Oh, the
cod
mid-foot
piece.
cod piece. Oh my gosh. A reference back to the old Sycamore dungeon. Times were so much simpler, but when we were just when mid-flits were using slingshots to hit you with ball bearings. Remember that? Remember those days?
Before you killed two of Donnie's characters.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right. Okay, so this is winding down. Let's begin. Well, tell me this. What is the question that you ask Blaze and Joe and Ashtray? Blaze and Jake.
Why are you hanging out with trolls?
They begin to answer after thinking for a moment. They tell you a lot of really what you already know. Blaze and Jake rhymes a bunch as he's talking because he's adopting some sort of iambic pentameter as well as he's doing this, which I can't really perform for you guys. But he tells you that Hargulka has been putting together an army, and that Hargulka seems to have this sort of belief and power in himself that makes him want to operate himself and want to be like the small folk, like you guys. Hargulka, Blaze and Jake will tell you, is aware of you and knows who you are and wants the same legitimacy that small folk have. He, as a giant, as a troll and as a giant, wants that and desired to build a kingdom of monsters, basically. Kingdom of monsters, and he was doing pretty good till you guys rolled through and started killing people and stuff, and it seems like he wanted to go legit, like it's not working out too well for him. But that's the vibe you get from these guys as they talk to you.
So did they tell us was the plan for us to come in here and just kill us, or was there an alternative plan that, like, for real, they wanted to talk to us?
So they kind of side-eye each other, and they're like, Garija she was to offer you to leave with your lives if you left the Metal Man with us. Hargulka and Garija were fascinated with stories of the technology on that one over there.
Og looks over at Dry and Sirio and is like, "You guys, fair deal? Seems square. I don't know. Do you want to talk it over?"
Pending that, yes, he was going to try to take you alive if possible and keep you here.
Damn, trading Mitch for a bag of pucks.
Yeah, so it was going to end in a fight regardless.
Yeah, we weren't
we're not selling Mitch for our freedom. And I'm not being taken prisoner.
Yeah.
You can take our freedom, but you'll never take our Mitch.
Never take our
That's
Mitch.
right.
The hope was that if you were all captured or killed or some combo, that we could then march on what you call Fort Trand and take it for ourselves and rule it.
See, now
it's weird that he's telling us that in that same menacing voice.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
These guys are sort of like, and maybe they are being a little too forthcoming, but at this point, as we're kind of in wrap up mode, I like to tell the story, and so I am using them to kind of give you, what Hargulka's intent was. Did not go his way because Hargulka didn't know about fireballs. He just didn't. He just didn't. And
The spellcaster wasn't very helpful to him as a counselor. it sounds like.
Garija, no. I mean, she's able to put trolls out, right? Off on fire and shit. But yeah, I mean, it seems as though. Well, let me tell you this: you guys are having this conversation. What's going on with the guys out there on the?
I'm still watching. I want to watch that entrance to the pool.
Yeah, we're just watching to see if we see him run out.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Garija, she wasn't a troll, was she?
She is a troll too.
She was a troll. Yeah. Oh, her character didn't look like a troll. Okay.
Yeah, she is she's a female troll.
Okay.
You're right. I'm looking back at the art. She does look sort of alligator-like.
Yeah.
She looks like a lizard folk.
Yeah, she does. You're right. No, but she is a troll.
That door to the south of the foyer is still open, right? So we can kind of see into that hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are doors behind us. Did we?
We haven't been in there yet.
We're not gonna. Are we gonna? We're gonna go through there, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know if these guys are exiting, like leaving for sure, or if they're just camping out, like over in the food area.
Well, and yeah, I'm thinking we would. What would where would he go? Would he be coming back? Like anything they can tell us on that and strategy or anything. Yeah. And again, I mean, I know Dry
summer home.
Yeah, like
House in the Hamptons.
I asked the hobgoblins, like, if Hargulka was trying to build an army, why would he leave his stronghold?
Well, he thinks for a moment.
I mean, not leave, abandon.
He thinks, and during the night, they determined that Kargad, the cavern troll, and Negrundi, the two-headed troll, were both slain. These were the top two generals. Like this, these guys were the building blocks. It was Kargad, Negrundi, Garija, and Hargulka, and those four together, we're going to try to take over this region. I mean, it's the meta, so to speak, is broken now. Those two are dead, and they were really tough. Both of those guys were kind of really beefy, at least compared to Garija. Garija's a caster, but it was those four together that was Hargulka's power. Before the conversation dwindles, and let me know if there's any other questions. But I guess to answer your question, it just seems like the shot here was to try to take you guys down with the remnants of the army. Well, I mean, it's over now. It's the guys that got away, the Lacrata are gone. It's just Hargulka and Garija and a troll now. So yeah, it's over.
Do you think that maybe they're Siri, you could ask the hobgoblin. I'll sign language it to you from the front door. Do you think that maybe? Do you think there's any possibility that they're heading to Fort Trand, knowing that we're not there?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know.
We are at a disadvantage if we're gone from the city. They know that basically there's no defenses at the city, right?
Yeah, we got NPCs there.
Well, we got our
NPCs
people.
there. That's true.
But like Blazing Jake thinks for a moment, and he's like, "But it was for Hargulka. It was all about the kingdom." That's what he would say. It's the kingdom. He needed to create a kingdom, and that focused him. I've never seen a troll with that kind of leadership, with that vision. I don't know where he got it, but for him it was the kingdom. I don't know. And that's why we followed him.
All right, let's wrap this up. Well, first of all, did Mitchell and I ever see anybody leave?
No.
They're still in the dungeon somewhere, or somewhere down in.
Which means we can't rest.
Well, we could go. Well, if we rest, then they could take off,
or they could attack us while we're resting.
What if we all kind of move into the foyer, so we can have sightline? Kind of take an hour to kind of cycle through med checks and stuff like that, and then continue searching. How does that sound? Or do we just want to let them walk off?
Well, I mean, we basically have them trapped because they haven't come out the tunnel, and you're guarding the only other hallway into the stronghold. So
I got an idea.
Caltrops?
No. What if Dry and Mitch descend this cliff face and then go into this forest here and get some wood and put it in the mouth of the cave and light it on fire?
Smoke them out.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't hate the idea. I just don't want to get caught down there separate.
It's just real. It's like we can't catch them on foot. That's the only problem.
Right.
So like if they do run out, I mean,
could we send one of these hobgoblins? Like Hargulka doesn't know they've surrendered. Send one of the hobgoblins down to say we want to parlay now. Like send them into the worm caves. What do you guys think?
I mean, that's fine, but only Hargulka, no one else. Anybody else shows up, then the fight's back on.
Oh no, I want them all dead. I mean, I don't want them to run off, but
well, no, what I'm saying, only he. Like when we parlay, it's just him in the room with us.
right.
I don't want her. I don't want the other troll. If they show up, if we feel they're around, then we just.
Hold on, Brad. Are you talking about really parlaying, or are you just trying to get him here so you can kill him?
I mean, I want to hear more of the story from him, but probably going to kill him. I mean, because here's the thing, like.
Oh, and I'm the bad guy for wanting to just execute people.
So if everything we heard from the hobgoblins came from some other party that was living out here in the wilderness, great. But this dude's got a collection of heads and like headless bodies. Like this is not somebody that I want around.
He's a troll. Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, I would like to. I mean, he knows more information, right? He's probably not the ultimate bad guy, so maybe there's some connection that we learn about.
Right.
But, yeah. He can't be left in the kingdom for sure.
Well, so you send do you accompany them down or something, or how do you do this with the trolls?
Same way that they did to us, like just send one.
Blaze and Jay staying with us. The Ashtray can go down.
Ashtray can go.
So Ashtray goes down. He walks into the foyer, down the hallway, into the no-no room where the Lucrata used to live, through the larder, and he comes back. He says, there's just one troll left in the caves. It's Skulny is down there.
Skulny
is down there. Hargulka and Garaj are gone.
How? We could probably get some answers from that troll down there and find out what happened.
Yeah. Did Skulny come up or?
No.
Skulny
will not move from the mouth of the cave. He was positioned there to stop you guys if you followed out the cave, and is following his orders, and will not leave the mouth of the worm cave.
So we can't just go down and ask him kindly to leave. We'll have to kill him.
Yeah, Skulny's nuts.
Okay,
he's crazy. We don't need to play it out, but if you go down,
he's one of those believers.
He's a believer. We don't have to really work it. We don't have to play it out. But if you go down the worm tunnel together, the party, is this what you do?
Yeah. We'll go and approach him.
Yeah, you approach Skulny, and he runs at you and tries to kill you, and is you can't talk to him. You have to kill him, and he's gone.
Did he have any loot?
Yeah, let's ransack this place.
Yeah, no loot.
Okay, all right, fair.
All right, well, let's go search these rooms back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we kind of blitz through that, and that makes sense if they somehow were able to sneak out of the cave. I mean, I guess we thoroughly searched that cave just to make sure that they really aren't just hiding somewhere.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Roll a perception check for the cave.
Nope.
No.
Dry knows that there's a cave there.
26 total.
That's all I got.
Og,
I'll use my bloodline spell, see invisibility.
Okay.
I guess while searching.
So you cast see invisibility. Don't see anybody as you walk through the caves. You guys are down in the Wolfsbane patch, looking around at the mouth of the cave, and you see, well, really what becomes apparent to you is that Hargulka and Garija know they know the cave, they know the outlook, the overlook. It looks as though they sneaked south along the ridge here. They knew they could have, they likely wouldn't be seen doing that. But it looks like you maybe could track them. I mean, these are two lumbering trolls that have gone off together into the forest.
Canoodling.
Yeah, they're probably stopping
Consorting.
Probably stopping to consort from time to time, as trolls are wont to do.
Well,
so yeah, that's really our decision point, is to either finish clearing out the stronghold or track these, because now it's just the two of them.
I want to want to track him. Does
get after
Hargulka did he have Bill's fucking
Hunt
thing?
prey. No, I actually never hunted prey.
Oh, well, didn't you automatically did?
You get to automatically do it
Yeah,
on
you
yeah,
started
you
with
would've
hunted
reacted.
prey on him.
Yeah.
At the start.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he is your hunted prey still, dry.
So that
actually helps with tracking quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's chase these guys down. Let's come back here and clear this out. I guess my question is, what do we do with the 2 hobgoblins while we're gone? Just leave them tied up? Say we'll come back? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to say again, Og still only has 15
yeah.
feet of speed, so he would slow us down considerably trying to go after these guys right now. I mean, he can stay here with the hobgoblins and hope for the best, and you guys, he'll stay and do that. He trusts Blaze and Jay. He does. So
you guys have a
is it
connection.
Blaze and Jake or Jay?
Jake.
Blaze
and Jake.
Blaze
You
and
and Blaze and Jake have a connection forged through the rap battle in the door.
We do, absolutely. He got served, but he stood back up.
Yeah,
Did
he
the
got
right thing.
served, and he lived to tell the tale. And now he rhymes every chance he gets. You've given him the gift of poetry.
Got mad little hobgoblins wishing they could be me. It happens.
Do we? Oh yeah, I don't want to.
Do you want to split the party?
I don't.
Go do
I
it.
don't
Go
wanna
chase
face
him down.
Hargulka.
Yeah,
Og
because
stays
like
here.
if we're tracking, we're only moving at half speed anyway. So like,
Okay.
Og could just not use an exploration activity and just be moving.
Just be moving. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that. And then I mean, we can leave these guys here.
Time wise, how much time are we going to spend like healing up and stuff? Because Zeke and Deo's still napping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I made the assumption you maybe got him up somehow. I have him at wounded 1 here. But maybe not. Maybe he is still unconscious on the floor.
I could see Og kind of talking to the hobgoblins and Suryo kind of doing some medicine-y stuff.
Yeah, I mean, let's take an hour and
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I
don't
guess
think we're
everyone
gonna lose
would
the
get a
track,
medicine check and then a few blasts of the healing.
Do you search the balance of the dungeon during this hour?
Yeah, might as well just these back rooms back here. Let's see what's
Dry is continuing to just run through rooms and kick open doors to see what's
Fuck
there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
his new style in the dungeon, and it's working out really well. So
Fucking here
keep doing
for
it.
All right. So the first thing you do is you pop open these doors in the back of the chamber that are directly across the hallway from the throne room, and it's pretty obvious that this is Hargulka's boudoir.
What's that smell
Oh,
like?
there's a trash cart and a
Oh yeah. What is that thing in the corner?
tree stump that looks like a toilet.
Is that what it is?
Oh no! It is.
Hargulka's, let's see, what is this? Hargulka's room. A wagon with its wheels removed sits against the western wall, heaped with smelly furs. A crude throne carved from a giant tree stump sits on a large barkskin spread on the floor in front of a large map pinned to the northern wall. Yes, that's right. A throne room within a throne room. This is, he decided he needed 2. This room is obviously the personal quarters of the troll leader, Hargulka, and his consort, Gorija. The wagon obviously served as their bed.
Imagine that thing creaking and banging against the wall.
At least they took off the wheels.
Yeah, the map on the wall is drawn on the back of a thylacine hide. Was it the tossed thylacine?
Oh no!
You know what? I'm going to say it was. Yeah, that's you recognize the fur pattern on the.
That's kind of sad.
That is really sad.
Oh well, really? I thought we were wrapping up a storyline there. Yeah, that's the that's the
guess we
thylacine
just
that
did.
Kritala tossed all those.
The tosser.
I wanted the tossed thylacine to be something so badly. I really did. I kept bringing the
I
thylacine
tried.
to you guys. He kept tossing him. Oh, that's what I wanted. I had a whole thing worked out, but that thylacine has ended up skinned on.
Now he's Hargulka's map.
Yeah, now he's Hargulka's map. All right. I'm sorry. All right. So, it notes several locations in the Stolen Lands, including the troll lair that you're in right now, and Fort Trand is marked on there. And it looks like there were like planned routes of attack and raid locations and things. Like they were engaged in battle planning against you for sure. Anyone who speaks Jotun can tell that the trolls have been carrying out a series of organized and planned attacks in the region against anywhere that they felt like civilization is intruded in the Stolen Lands. I mean, even like some of the bandit camps, the Stag Lord had set up that you've cleared, even ones that were even cleared off stage, you know, were marked and like planned for extermination. Particular note is a site in the Selin Hills marked with a skull and a single word in Jotun: danger. There is a site in the Selin Hills marked with a skull and a single word in Jotun: danger.
Well, I think we should go there. Mm-hmm. Does it look like, I mean, I don't know, it kind of sounds like we're doing what we are, right? Trying to set up a kingdom and clear it up. And how long have they, can we tell like how long he's been at this? I mean, it seems like it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I mean, he's been here a while. And you might remember, I mean, the old beldame knew Hargulka from way back. He's been banging around the Stolen Lands his whole life.
Yeah.
And but it seems like he's changed. He's more sophisticated.
Getting organized. Yeah.
So he was going to try to take over the Stolen Lands.
Yeah. You're beginning to see
I think it's worth noting all these points where he was essentially sending out his trolls or raids of trolls, so that when we get back to Fortrain, we can task our own groups to go out and just kind of check on these places.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To make sure that they're okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, are there any other points that we don't know about already that we would be able to go through and, you know?
No. I mean, the lizard folk lair was marked for extermination. You saved them. The Snickerdoodle Kobold Caves was marked for extermination. You saved them inadvertently. Oleg's trade post. Even Boken was noted. Fort Serenko was noted as like a defensive position. Like he'd scouted these lands and kind of stealthily. Yeah. But now how that timeline meshes with your timeline, it's unclear. He knew about, like, for instance, it's clear to you that, you know, he really saw the Stag Lord as a rival and then came to see you as a rival after you took down the Stag Lord, because he wanted to take down the Stag Lord bandit camps. Well, you did that for him, right? So it's like another competing interest in these parts that you've now halted.
In our own backyard, didn't even know it.
Well,
anything of value?
I mean, I guess I'll search through the furs and the cart, even though, you know, I mean, I'm gonna glove up first, but yeah, here we go.
Before you stick your hand in there, do you detect any magic at all?
I guess there is there anything magical going on?
Well, one second. Let me mark the place on the map where it's danger. That is the danger area. This is the place in the Selin Hills where there is a location marked danger.
I mean, so that's only 3 hexes southeast of Fortrain, so it's kind of close.
Yeah.
It's closer than Hargulka's stronghold.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Hargulka's, you do not detect any magic in Hargulka's room here, but...
Pretty sure the magic already happened in that bed.
God, there it is.
But... you do see some emanation of magic in the room through the wall down to the south that's uncovered still, or that's covered still.
Go kick that door down.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm gonna check it for traps, and then I'm just gonna kick it open.
All right.
That should be a feat. You should be able to kick a door and detect traps at the same time.
Yes.
That would be awesome. That would be a perfect feat for Dre.
You open up the room and piles of coins and other valuable goods sit on the floor in shelves of this room, glittering in the light from a couple of torches set in sconces on the wall.
It's all copper.
We just found a legit treasure room.
I think so, yeah. Also, not very safe to just leave torches burning like that unattended.
Oh my God, there's treasure
chests. What would the fire marshal say about that?
Oh.
Wow, that's like...
So these are
big treasure room.
Yeah, these are ever-burning torches on the walls. This vault, you count up the coins over a series of minutes, and it's 484 copper pieces. Brad, write this down.
Okay.
Yep, I've got it.
210 silver pieces, 39 gold pieces.
Keep going.
A small statue of a dragon carved from rare wood worth 15 gold pieces. A gold necklace with a jade pendant worth 30 gold pieces, several pieces of minor jewelry worth a total of 40 gold pieces, 5 medium quality gemstones worth 5 gold pieces each, 3 bottles of not-so-fine wine worth 1 gold piece each, an engraved silver tankard worth 3 gold pieces, and there is a bracelet set inside a silver goblet, and the bracelet emanates magic.
Mitch, can you roll
Yeah.
Arcana?
How much was that silver goblet?
Oh, the silver goblet itself is decorated with images of Caden Kalian, and it is worth 8 gold pieces.
Damn.
And yeah, I'll take a Arcana roll on the bracelet.
Oh, let's see. That is going to be a 30 Arcana.
Oh.
This is why
You
guys
wrote a
bring
paper
me.
about this in college.
You wrote a paper about the bracelet of dashing in college. This is a bracelet of dashing. This is a 3rd level item. This jangling silvery bracelet makes you lighter on your feet, giving you a +1 item bonus to acrobatics check. Once per day, you can activate this thing with a single action. It's a skill called Jangling Dash. You gain a 10-foot status bonus to speed for 1 minute. So for 10 rounds, you can move 10 feet faster.
Pretty good.
That is a good item. It's worth 58 GP, but I assume you're going to want to keep this.
Yeah.
Who wants it?
I almost think Dry should. I feel like Dry would get the most benefit as much as like chasing, and because pretty fast already. So, I mean, that would really up
I
your
do like
range.
to run people down.
Yeah. I can think of 3 or 4 fights that have ended that way of Dry trying to chase somebody down. So,
Well, does it make noise, though? Okay.
Yeah.
it doesn't
You
make
jangle
noise
when you
chain.
activate it.
If it makes noise, give it to Brad, because,
You want it, Dry?
And how many ever-burning torches?
2.
2.
Nice.
Sorry, Dry, did you
I
say
don't-
you want that? Okay, good.
I don't know if I want it or not, though.
Okay.
It's like, what do you, like, because I'm expert acrobatics anyways.
What's Og's speed?
Normally it is 25. Yeah. 25
What's Sirio's speed?
25.
I would say between you two, you should roll for it.
Do you want it, Chris?
I'm trying to think of when I would use it.
Just think how cool that would look like with your hand, like throwing through your cape if it had a bracelet on it, too.
I mean, a 10-foot bonus to speeds for 10 rounds. I mean, that's a game changer when you're trying to get away from someone, or a game changer when you're trying to get into melee with someone.
I could take Chris out of range to heal himself and then back in range to get back in the fight.
I mean, Og will take it if nobody else wants it. I mean, I think it'll look good with the dancing scarf. It'll really set off the outfit. So, and he could use. I mean, he could use it right now. It's
good for rogues to
to
get
take
around.
a 10-foot bonus.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You're slowed right now, so let's give it to you.
Okay. That's not invested though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bracelet of Dashing. That is the remastered version I read to you. I haven't even looked at the legacy version. There are some other rooms here. There is definitely Hobgoblin barracks over down here where the Hobgoblins were living. 2 stone tables run the length of this room, their tops cluttered with tools and outdoor gear. Rough wooden stools are tucked under the tables, and a dozen bedrolls lie along the walls a short distance from the doors that led into this room. There are various low-quality armor and weapons in here, 10 adventurers packs, 2 repair kits, and half a dozen short tools that the hobgoblins use to maintain their weapons and make ammunition. Next to that is a storeroom that has various goods here, including foodstuffs, lumber, mundane tools, household supplies, bolts of cloth, and so on. They would require several full wagon loads to transplant back to your civilization, but if you would take the time to do so, you'd get 4 bonus resource dice at the end of your next kingdom turn, which is like nice. So you could arrange to have this junk transported back. It looks like these are the spoils of their raids and stuff over the years. And finally, next to that is a small room that looks to be where the kobolds were kept. And you might recall there were 4 kobolds here. 2 of them made it to your settlement to spy on you. Karik and Pratzel, you might recall. They had 2 colleagues that were left behind, and it becomes apparent to you that those 2 colleagues did not stand the test of time here, that they were, in one manner or another, they were killed while they were here. But this is where the kobolds were made to all live together in this tiny little 10 by 10 room. And that, gentlemen, is Hargulka's stronghold. But I will leave you with this. I assume, I think we're going to track, the two trolls next episode, and we'll get to that. But Sirio, as you're looking through Hargulka's room, you're looking at the disgusting wagon bed that's in there, and your eyes eventually move to Hargulka's throne. And just as you found on the Stag Lord's body all those months ago, you see laced in some of the bark on Hargulka's makeshift stumpy throne, you see what's gotta be a long strand of green, shiny, beautiful hair. It's gotta be from a nymph.
Nymph hair. Ooh.
Sweet. That's Nerissa's hair, isn't it?
It's gotta be. Who else have we met with green hair?